From the UCLA campus and Easton Stadium, it is the second and final game of this Big Ten series. Number 21 Ohio State visiting number 9 UCLA. And alongside Charlize Palacios, I'm Darren Preston. Thanks for joining us. And Charlize, game one last night. 2-2 to Parisian. That is a great pitch. Drops right in there for strike three. And a strikeout to start the day for Taylor Tinsley. 1-2, got her looking. 2 up, 2 strikeouts for Taylor Tinsley.
That's one thing that you'll see from that number 23, Taylor Tinsley. She is efficient as bat.
Yeah, quarter cracks, a one hopper right to the circle. Very quick and easy 1-2-3 inning for Taylor Tinsley, which included a couple of strikeouts. Bruins for the first time in game 2 coming up on Big Ten Plus. Commence up to 392 in her 41st consecutive start in a Bruin uniform. Chopper, 2 hops to second base and not in time. So that second hop, Charlize, kind of was a little bit awkward. 0-2, bouncer the other way, and there is no throw. And I don't know if that Ohio State shortstop, pitcher and freshman of the week following her collegiate debut back in February. Down to short again, going to second, this time just in front of Pola. Quarter cracks throws to far in game 1. Of course, she had the 3-run home run as well. 0-2, she's behind here, chases one away, and she's gone pretty quickly.
Attention to detail against her in her at-bat.
Here's Riley Slim, couple of hits yesterday, maybe another one here. It's gonna be an infield single and an RBI for Slim to put UCLA on the board as Clements comes across. Wow, these infield singles taking a toll early. Here's Kanaya Bragg, first and second.
I just think that's a difference maker, not in when she doesn't get hit anymore.
2-2, that is hit in the air, right side. This will be caught on the grass at second base by Farley. Bruins strand a couple. However, on the board on an infield single, 1-0 UCLA. Even count here against Tinsley, 2-2, and a swing and a miss. Taylor Tinsley is feeling it early in this game.
And she's delivered her first time.
Well as slugging percentage and overall runs scored. 20 total runs in last night's game. 2-2 pitch. Oh, wow. Brilliant.
Got her flinching on that one.
Yeah. Very good high school for sports. 2-1 pitch is lifted in the air. Going over towards the chalk and right, just still in foul territory. Making the play, Slimp. And that'll do it for Ohio State in the second. We go to the bottom half. Quite a few of them sitting between the plate and third. And on the first pitch, that ball ripped into shallow left center off the bat of Alexis Ramirez.
And Maggie Daniel and Sofia Mujica have done a pretty even split in the amount of games that they've played.
Yeah, quick to get back to the bag. Hatch, after the liner hit sharply. First career home run, ended up being the winning pitcher. Dragging a bunt down. The flip to first is in time. Terry retired. It does move Hatch to second. Almost beat that out. We're looking at it up here. They're looking at it also down there. And take a look at this view. Oof.
The call is made when the ball hits the back of the glove
Right.
and when the foot.
You know, to your point, you may have been right that the ball may not have been there before that foot was down. We're going to take another look here, but it's just so hard to tell, and just to say definitively to overturn it, you know, because the call on the field was that she was ruled after an inning and a third. 2-2, bouncer down to short. Quarter cracks goes across the first and makes the play 6-3. The Bruins will leave Hatch.
she got that pitch in, she did not want to leave it plate and did a really good job of pressing the batter in that space.
The ball comes out of Daniel's glove, but the strikeout recorded 2-3 and give Taylor Tinsley her 5th. And the payoff. Check swing, appeal, no swing. Jim Bertuzzi behind the plate, Vince Price at first, and Eddie Cooper there. That ball is turned on, and that's going to be hit into left field for the first Ohio State hit of the day. Nice piece of hitting by the last of the order.
You pick a pitch and you go for that pitch. This is a really big opportunity for them to score at least one.
1-1, a little pop-up. Kamaya Bragg has it for the second out. Kamaya Bragg, routine play.
Taylor Tinsley's pitches, they have a lot more spin, a lot more zip, so it looks like it's getting to you at a fast rate.
This one is playable about halfway down the line in foul territory. And the catch will be made by Woolery. Couple of Buckeyes left. 1-0 after 2.5 on Big Ten Plus.
Very mature hitters, and they're going to swing big when they see a ball that they want.
Savannah Pola goes after the first pitch at the bottom of the third. And 1 pitch, 1 out as Parisian is under it. Point of Pola's .452 currently. 2-2 on the way. Thought about it, appeal, and a strike 3 called. 2 outs, and Grant with the 2 home runs.
Megan Grant just delivered the final punch there.
1-1, and that's driven on the ground up the middle for a base hit. Hit number 6 for UCLA in game 2. Dirt ball, in fact, it's going to get behind Burns, and Megan Grant to second. It's going to be a pass ball. 2-0. Grounder the other way, and the throw to first across the diamond will be the 3rd out. So the Bruins strand 1. After 3, Bruins 1-0 on Big Ten Plus. As per usual, the Bruin outfield is deep. 1-2. And a beautiful location. Strikeout number 6 for Taylor Tinsley. That ball turned on, in and out of the glove of Woolery, though quickly picks it up and throws across the diamond. Very well done. Great focus. Didn't rattle her. Ball was right there. That's popped up. This is going to be a very quick 4th for Tinsley. 3 up and 3 down. We are halfway through regulation in game 2 for a 14-6 game in just the 5 innings. Game 2, however, a little different feel, right? Sliced off to the right side in foul territory. This will be caught for a first out in the bottom of the 4th. I don't see too many seats that are empty. It's a packed house. There's some high heat there. Ramirez strikes out. 3rd strikeout for Lauren Boutte. Boutte winds up the 0-2. Got her swinging. Ball dropped low and in. Couple of strikeouts in the inning for Lauren Boutte. She's got 4. And the right-hander ready and throws. That's away. She loses Farley for the 2nd walk issued today. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second is going to be not in time. So Farley is underneath the tag. Fry gone on strikes. Ohio State making Tinsley work here. The payoff ground ball to the right side. Very playable the short way. The flip from Pola to Grant. 2 outs. And of course taking off her 3rd, Farley. 1-2 from Tinsley. A little heat there, swing and a miss, and a big 8th strikeout for Tinsley. Now the Buckeyes strand. Lauren Boutte, 1 earned run allowed on 5 hits and make it 6 hits. Going the other way on the ground. That'll be a long single for Terry. Second pitch she sees. Five plate appearances today, the 1 1/3 yesterday. A couple of hops down to second, could be 2, and the relay is a little bit late, so lead runner Terry is erased. Ground ball down to short. Quarter cracks goes the short way, and again, the relay not in time. Same result. 2 outs. Clements is gone. Let's see, she reached on a fielder's choice. In her first at bat, gonna most likely be set back here on a routine play out to right, and it will be caught by Cruz. Bruins strand another, and another 0 on the board.
At bay, they all seem like they're looking for different pitches. There's not a cohesive plan as a team.
Well, on the second pitch, Bruins should have 1 out on the board, and they do, backpedaling there. Savannah Pola well onto the grass. That was the very first home run. Of course, Burns would follow up. That has popped up. So here we're gonna have 3 pitches and 2 outs as Grant hauls that one in. Oh-2 pitch, and Taylor Tinsley has a 6-pitch inning. Strikes out quarter cracks and puts the Buckeyes down to their final 3 outs.
Huge plan, and it seems just like a different.
1-1, that's driven into the gap and up against the wall. Megan Grant's gonna be held to a long single. We've seen that happen though in this series before. Up against the wall, Clement. And Slim puts one down, and that's gonna be too late. Bruins have 2 on, nobody out. You're always fearful for that batter. Sends one in the air into right field, pretty deep, just in front of the track. The catch is made. Bruins will have them on the corners with 1 away. Pinedo is on third right now. That's a strike. There goes the runner, and Buckeyes, I think, were ready for that. The Bruins, when they have runners on the corners, love to create havoc on the base paths. It's worked a lot for the Bruins over the years, you know, sending that runner from first, the runner from third comes across because the infield's not ready. There's the ball hit high and far. It is over the wall in left field. Home run, Alexis Ramirez. First home run.
She didn't even completely swing on that. She just put her bat to the ball and was able to send it out of here.
The lake lap action down below. UCLA feeling a little bit better about itself as pretty soon it'll be the 7th inning, and you like this 4. And on 4 pitches, Sophia Mujica jogs it down to first base. 1 on, 1 out. The important thing for UCLA is they've got a little bit of breathing room. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. 2 gone. And the 5th strikeout. There's a bouncing ball moving over, and it is fumbled away by Farley. The inning continues. Not a hard hit ball, a lot of dirt to cover though for. That's driven in the right center field gap, and it clears the wall. It hit the top of the wall and went over. Savannah Pola run shot. And the Bruins have busted the game in the right center field gap. Just kept going, had it just enough height. Clip the top of the wall. It's tough to see. Strike 3. Home crowd doesn't like it, but maybe the only batter that Gaywicky sees today, and she gets a strikeout against Woolery. All right, UCLA needs 3 outs on defense. And the 1-2, that's hit in the air, playable. Riley Slimp, ball coming in there as Slimp jogs in and makes the play. 1-2 to Milliken, swing and a miss, a double-digit strikeout day for Taylor Tinsley. That is popped up, left-hand side, playable. Slimp has it for the first time this year. Ohio State is shut out.
And all to the hand of Taylor Tinsley. She did an amazing job of mixing up pitches, showing her dominance with the changeup, and just playing her game in reality and having her offense back her up.
Buckeyes just get 1 hit off of Tinsley, who strikes out 10, walks 2, and gets the victory.
And it's Taylor Tinsley's